All right, let's jump right in. We're here to talk about one thing: getting paid, and getting paid fast. This isn't about some long term 5 year business plan. No, this is about putting cash in your pocket within the next 7 days. So let's get into it.
Seriously, think about that for a second. Imagine you had to come up with 50K in 1 week. What's your move? It's a scary thought, right? But here's the thing, people out there are making that kind of money this week, right now. The real question is, how? Well, that's exactly what we're about to break down.
The secret sauce isn't a fancy degree. It's not a big pile of cash to start with. It's not even having the most brilliant idea in the world. The single biggest thing that separates the people who get paid from those who stay broke is their willingness to take immediate, messy, imperfect action.
And that idea, taking action right away, brings us to the first big principle we need to understand. It's all about the need for speed. This isn't just about working hard. It's a total shift in how you think about making money.
Okay, so let's get one thing straight. We are not talking about get rich quick. That's a whole other game. It's about building an empire, making millions, long-term strategies. Nah. Today is all about get paid quick. This is for when the rent is due next week or you've got bills piling up. Your long-term dreams don't pay this month's bills. You just need cash right now.
So, to put a fine point on it, get paid quick is a specific strategy. It's all about speed. You're jumping into markets where people are already spending money, you're using skills you already have, and this is the absolute key, you start immediately. Okay, so now that we've got the right mindset, it's time to get practical. We're going to walk through 7 different ways to make this happen. I want you to think of this section as your hustle toolkit. You don't need to use every tool, you just need to find the one that feels right for you and get to work. First up, probably the easiest way to start, quick service hustles. Look, people are busy, they're tired, and they will happily pay for convenience. Running errands, cleaning a house, washing a car. It might not sound glamorous, but it pays. And you know the best part? You can get paid the very same day. Hustle number 2 is all about selling stuff that moves fast. The game here isn't about making a massive profit on one thing. It's about making a small profit on a lot of things quickly. Think about stuff people buy without a second thought. You don't need a fancy shop. You just need to know what people around you actually want. And look, this is how simple the math can be. Let's say you make a tiny 500 naira profit on something. If you sell just 20 of those items, we're talking phone chargers or snacks, boom, that's 10,000 naira in your pocket. Do that a few times a week and you've already hit your goal. It's all about that quick turnover. Now let's go online for a minute. You don't have to be some coding genius or a world-class graphic designer. There are so many small businesses and content creators who desperately need simple tasks done. Typing up a document, transcribing a short audio clip. Honestly, being reliable is way more important than being a genius here. That phone in your hand, it's a money-making machine, not just for scrolling through social media. You can become a connector. A vendor has a product, right? And people in your WhatsApp contacts need that product. All you have to do is make the connection, and you get a cut. It's that simple. You're just leveraging the network you already have. All right, here are 2 smart plays for very specific situations. First, content repurposing. So many creators have long videos or podcasts and no time to turn them into short clips for social media. This is a huge, underserved market. Second, the weekend strategy. If your week is crazy busy, just block out your weekend. Go all in on one hustle for 2 straight days. You'd be amazed how much you can make with that focused effort. And this one? This might just be the most important hustle of them all. I guarantee you have a skill that you take for granted. The problem isn't that you can't do anything valuable. The problem is you haven't realized that the thing you do so easily is something other people will gladly pay for. Okay, so we've got the toolkit, we've got the ideas. But knowing what to do? That's the easy part. This next section is about the hard part. It's about actually doing it. This is where most people fail, because they can't choose action over perfection. Just let that sink in for a minute. While you're spending weeks trying to make your plan perfect, someone else has already started, made a mess of it, learned from it, and is already getting paid. Waiting for the perfect moment is just another way of saying you're waiting forever. So here's what I need you to completely forget about, at least for this week. A logo, a clever business name, a perfect website, none of that stuff matters right now. The only thing that matters is getting your very first customer. You can worry about building a brand later, after you've actually got some cash coming in. And look at how this actually works. It's so simple.
You send one message on your WhatsApp status saying you're washing cars. You get one client. You do a fantastic job, and they tell their friend. And just like that, you've made 4,000 naira in a single day, starting with literally nothing. That's the power of action. We have to talk about this because it's a huge mental roadblock for so many people. There is absolutely zero shame in starting small. You know what the real shame is? Staying broke because you were too proud to wash a car or sell some snacks. Small beginnings are how big things get built. All right, we've talked about the mindset, we've gone through the methods, now it all comes down to this one moment. It's time to make your move. Not tomorrow, now.
Look, knowing all this stuff is completely useless if you don't do anything with it. You have the ideas, you have the blueprint right in front of you. The only thing missing from this equation is you deciding to act.
It's really this simple. Don't get overwhelmed trying to do everything at once. Just pick one, the one that feels the most doable for you right now. And I mean today, not tomorrow, not when you feel motivated. That feeling never comes. The momentum is here, right now. Send the message, make the call, start. Today. Because at the end of the day, that's the bottom line. In the game of getting paid quick, the person who takes action always wins. So I'm going to leave you with that question. 1 week from today, you can be in the exact same spot you're in right now, or you could have an extra 10, 20, maybe even 50,000 naira in your account. The choice is 100% yours. So, what's it going to be?